Data protection. So the data protection and GDPR are a massive area, very complicated, and we often get queries on this particular subject. So this can be in the HR world, from handling recruitment to the storing of information or personal details or sensitive health information, for example. So you do need to think about having a policy in place. Do you have an employee privacy notice as well? But it's also not just about having a policy. It has to take a compliant but a balanced approach. Not handling data correctly can have massive implications in terms of reputational damage, or penalties, or prosecution through the courts. So it's all about getting consent, it's all about lawful processing, it's all about subject access requests, it's about accountability, it's about maybe appointing your data protection officer, it's about sharing and transferring data, security, record keeping, and the creation of data as well. So even just opening a CV, for example, would be classed as processing data. So you need to make sure that you have safeguards and you have everything in place. The ICO, the Information Commissioner, they have great guides in terms of the standards that they expect and what we need to adhere to as an employer, from recruitment to all of the data that we've talked about. But the main point in the legislation and GDPR is all about protecting individuals from the misuse of data. Every day we see in the media about data being leaked, etc. So as an employer, we have a duty and responsibility, but also employees need to be aware of what data that we are holding for them and for what purposes. So we need to make sure that we're going along the guidelines, we're dealing with it fair, processing it fairly, we have a legitimate reason why we hold that data, and we are mindful of our retention periods for the storing and holding of data.